you touch those leaders in West Africa, in Burkina Faso, Mali, or Niger, the entire African community will be pissed.
America, I'm trying to send you a message. If you try to send a one bomb to Burkina Faso, you will see what happened to America.
What Burkina Faso, Mali, Niger are doing is not rebellion. It's revolution. A new Africa is rising. But why is Nigeria quiet?
Let's start to it. Don't step on the flag. The Igbo Empire. They are all evil.
Africans, let's all fight for Traoré. This guy is standing for all Africans, not just Burkina Faso. Let's all fight for Traoré.
Greetings, family, and welcome to GhanaPlusTv, your digital home for African voice. This isn't just a content. This is our report, our story, our truth. If you love Africa and want to stay plugged in, you are already in the right place. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and drop your thoughts under the comment section. Let's dive in, family.
Donald Trump says to him, "Hey Ramaphosa, why are you not arresting this Julius Malema? Why is this Julius Malema not in jail?" He can't respond with a simple fact that this song, "Kill the Boer, Kill the Farmer," was approved by the Constitutional Court. We are a constitutional democracy. We must defend the decisions of the court. He failed to defend the Constitutional Court. By failing to defend the Constitutional Court, it means he failed to protect the Constitution. And when you fail to protect the Constitution as a president of the country, you have failed in your primary duty of defending the sovereignty of South Africa. Ramaphosa is a failure, but you must understand one thing. When Trump says, "Why is this man not in jail? Why is this man not arrested?" he simply means, why is this man not dead? Why are you not killing this man who wants to kill for white people? In that White House, my ticket was taken out. They called for my life with an attempt to silence me. They will never kill me again because where I am dead. Because black people are dead. Black people have got no dignity. Black people have got no human rights. Black people cannot determine their own destination. They are waiting on the white supremacists to tell them which direction to take. What is this life we are living of being cowards? I'm not going to be silenced by threat of violence. I'm not going to be silenced by threat of death. When you say don't jail him, Ramaphosa should have said, in South Africa we don't jail people like that. There are courts in South Africa and the courts have said there is nothing wrong with this song. This is not my song. I did not compose this song. I found this song. The struggle heroes composed this song. All I'm doing is to defend the legacy of our struggle. This is the heritage of our struggle. This is the song that was sung by Peter Mokaba in the presence of Chris Hani, in the presence of Winnie Mandela. And therefore, I will never stop singing a song that Winnie Mandela sang before she died. That will be a betrayal to the struggle of our people. I will never be intimidated by America. I will never be intimidated by Donald Trump. They were speaking about me in that meeting at White House. If they were not gossiping about me, they should have called me into that meeting. I would have answered everything that Donald Trump wanted from us. Banchaba baseba kanna batho ba baholo ka dikhoneng ba tya transport ba ya kwa America ba yo bua ka nna slege. If they are not scared of me, call me into that meeting. That nonsense that Trump did in America. He will never do that nonsense in my presence, because I will confront him here and there with the facts. Ramaphosa could not present the facts in front of Donald Trump. You've got a coward president. He left here, Ariana, he won't be bullied. When he arrived there, he was shaking. Atatazela, Achaba Donald Trump, another president scared of another president.
I'm Nina from Ghana, and we are here to march in support and in solidarity of our brother, our father, our savior, our angel, Captain Ibrahim Traoré. We are sending a message, a strong warning to the Western world. It's time for you to pack bags and baggage and leave out of our country. You bomboclats, it's time for you to leave our country. We are wiser now. We're waking up from our slumbers, and we are wiser now. So you can't cheat us again. You can't sit on our gold mines again. Get up, pack your bags and goodies and leave. We are in support. So Traoré, we are in full support. We are in support with you in prayer, in spirit, and in body. I'm Nina from Ghana, speaking on behalf of my motherland. So it's the message that we are sending across to the bombo-clad man. Pack your bags and leave. We are wiser now. Thank you very much. Africa, unite. Africa, unite. Africa, unite. No more imperialism, no more capitalism. It is time for us to work.
Africans, let's all fight for Traoré. This guy is standing for all Africans, not just Burkina Faso. Let's all fight for Traoré. Mwajei Comedy, representing Kenya. I stand with Traoré.
If you touch those leaders in West Africa, in Burkina Faso, Mali, or Niger, the entire African community will be pissed.
Jay.
That's why we have to continue to say to them and to show to them that, hey, those are our people. You understand what I'm saying? You shall leave them alone. You will not do to these people what you did to Thomas Sankara, to Patrice Lumumba.
Never.
Our people in Burkina Faso, our people in Mali, our people in Niger have to hold on. They have to know that whatever they are investing in now will bring rewards, will be fruitful.
They will prosper in this. Just give it some time. Everything will prosper.
We have to speak loud. We have to come out here unapologetically.
First of all, this man, Ouattara, is an enemy. Yes, he's Africa's enemy. Now, first of all, a law needs to be passed that anybody that wants to become a president of any African nation should not get married to an European. That should be the law. Have you ever seen any European president or any Asian president married to an African woman? Hell no. But in Africa, there, see Ouattara, look at his wife. His wife is a French. The reason why Ouattara is still the president of Cote d'Ivoire is because of his wife and the French. 15 years, and they are not calling him dictator or a threat. He's still the president because of his wife and the French. 37 years ago, when the West wanted to topple Sankara, they used Cote d'Ivoire as a leeway, and now they want to use the same Cote d'Ivoire as a leeway to take down Ibrahim Traoré. Now you see the man in the middle, that Michael guy, yes, that unfortunate man. He's the one that came out recently and said Ibrahim Traoré is a threat. And now he and his people, he and his army are in Cote d'Ivoire. Ask what they are doing in Cote d'Ivoire. Ask who gave them the permission to come to Cote d'Ivoire. Because of Ouattara, this enemy of Africa, this enemy of progress. He's the one that gave Michael and his army the right to come to Africa. So no African should be allowed to marry an European if he wants to become a president. They should not allow it. And to anybody that is thinking that, oh, a black man become the pope, forget it won't happen. You understand? So this man wants to repeat what happened 30-something years ago by allowing Western troops in his country. But be rest assured that we, the current youth of Africa, will speak and talk and speak against any oppression. No. You took down all these legendary ones and want to take down the new one. We will not allow. Leave us alone. Leave Burkina alone. What is it? Leave us alone. As for Ouattara, he is now in the same bracket as Umbutu, Jean Badel Bukasa, and Yadema. They are enemies of Africa.
America, I'm trying to send you a message. If you try to send one bomb to Burkina Faso, you will see what happened to America. If you're a man, if you're a superpower, we are telling you, send one bullet in Burkina Faso and see something. We have a Putin. Putin will destroy America. It's time to destroy America. It's down to kill each one person in America. We believe in Putin. We sell our soul to the Putin. Putin will fight to us to raise up Africa. Fuck you, America. Try to send one bomb to Burkina Faso and see something. Believe in Putin and we believe in Ibrahim Traoré. He's a man of wisdom, man of fighting freedom. He will deliver our country and no one will surrender in Burkina Faso. Try, Trump. We are telling you, try. Stop doing propaganda. I see some Burkina Faso in France doing demonstration. You are useless people. Come back to your country. Free school fees. Even in England, no free school fees. Even in America, no free school fees.
What Burkina Faso, Mali, Niger are doing is not rebellion. It's revolution. A new Africa is rising. But why is Nigeria quiet? It's like we don't really deserve that giant of Africa they call us. What are we giant of Africa for? Okay, with the look say, if we talk, they'll remove us for ECOWAS. No! What our leaders don't know is the Westerners fear what they can't control. Because they are scared of what we can become as an Africa. Now, the France and the Americans, they want to join forces together to crush this young man. If we Africa, we stay, we fall down, they look these people. That is how they will keep crushing one leader after another. See Burkina Faso now. They know, let this guy complete 3 years for that place. All Africa eye will open. Because this man start to open people's eye. This is what we are telling our leaders. Take bold step. We Nigeria, you will stand with you. We don't want the Westerners in our soil anymore. We don't need them. So let us take that bold step. They collect what belongs to us. So that we economic will become economic that we can stand our boast of. How can we be in Nigeria using Naira? Dollar is controlling us. We are a slave to a dollar in this country. Why we not ask ourselves what they happen? Now every Nigerian citizen, they are not beggar in their own father's land. It's only slave that can behave this way. This is a public challenge. If you are awake, don't just watch this. Document it and share it for other youth to see. This is the time for us to use our voice. The silence of the youth in this country give them the power to win. And we will remain a loser. But this time, we will never be quiet. We must collect what belongs to us. We are not cowards and we will never remain cowards. This is our time to stand for what we want.
America, I'm trying to send you a message. If you try to send one bomb to Burkina Faso, you will see what happened to America. If you're a man, if you're a superpower, we are telling you, send one bullet in Burkina Faso and see something. We have a Putin. Putin will destroy America. It's time to destroy America. It's down to kill each one person in America. We believe in Putin. We sell our soul to the Putin. Putin will fight to us to raise up Africa. Fuck you, America. Try to send one bomb to Burkina Faso and see something. Believe in Putin and we believe in Ibrahim Traoré. He's a man of wisdom, man of fighting freedom. He will deliver our country and no one will surrender in Burkina Faso. Try, Trump. We are telling you, try. Stop doing propaganda. I see some Burkina Faso in France doing demonstration. You are useless people. Come back to your country. Free school fees. Even in England, no free school fees. Even in America, no free school fees.
Ibrahim Traoré. I am one of the slaves that was taken to America. We have witnessed the murder of Malcolm X. We have witnessed the murder of Martin Luther King. We have witnessed the exile of Marcus Garvey. We have witnessed the murder of Fred Hampton. We have witnessed the murder of Huey P. Newton. And now the conditions in America is an almost post-apocalyptic condition of when everybody who has ever stood up has been murdered. And now the same government has now put the same order on Ibrahim Traoré. When General Langley got on TV and said Ibrahim Traoré is a danger to the people of Burkina Faso and we need to go over there and save the people of Burkina Faso from Ibrahim Traoré. That is a kill order. That is the same message that they put out on Muammar Gaddafi.
conservatives started it, the reform supported it, and now the labor is ready to implement it. Yes. Slavery actually never went away. So you're telling people to come and look after your elderly parents that you cannot tolerate for a day. Yes, you can't tolerate your mother and father in the same house for one day. So you push them to institutions to look after them. You bring people from overseas with a promise of doing this for 5 years and setting them free by giving them what we call the permanent resident. That gives them the power to work and be flexible and to move around with their other commitments. These people have endured a lot of abuse from the system, from your mothers and fathers. They are being beaten because they are care workers. They are being slapped in the faces. They are being sweared on with racial slurs. They are packing the poop of your mother and your father. They are doing things that you cannot do for the parents that birthed you. And when it's just about time for them to have the opportunity to settle in this country, make it their home, be able to work without limit, you tell them, hang on, no, actually, let's make it 10. Did slavery ever go away? So you want to hold the whip them in the back for 10 years for them to toil their life away. And you tell me that this country is a country that promotes freedom and justice. No, it doesn't. You tell me that you have a whole article, a publication that speaks against modern day slavery when you're actually an enabler of modern day slavery. You guys don't know that these skilled workers that you have brought from overseas do not have recourse to public funds. They are not entitled to any of your benefits. They do not have anything to do with your benefits. They are not entitled to houses, i.e. council houses. They pay their bills, they work really hard, and for you to get sponsored for these jobs, you need to work a minimum certain hours to qualify you for your visa. Morning. So these people, actually, the minimum they can work, the minimum is 36 hours, which most of your locals do not do. Most of your locals work 24 hours and they check out to go on holiday because guess what? They're on universal credit. But these people put their life down. They do things for your parents that you cannot do in your life. They feed your parents, beg them to eat, just so that they do not lose weight, because that is a safeguarding concern if they lose weight. In the process of doing this, they are beaten in the face, they are bitten, they are kicked, they are cursed. They pack the poop of your parents that you will never do in your entire life. And then you go about saying, oh, they are just here for benefits, when they are not even entitled to these benefits in the first place. So tell me, did slavery ever go away? Did slavery ever go away? You can make it 10 years, 15 years. The children of God will definitely survive. What is meant to be will be. What is not meant to be will not be. But what I want you guys to understand is that there is no justice in this UK. There is nothing like anti-modern day slavery. There is nothing like that, because this is the headquarters of slavery. Yeah, it is.
Breaking news, and this one is a big one and a sad one at the same time. The greatest loss of Africa in the recent history is about to happen. And I want you to pay close attention to what I'm about to share with you all. This is something that is heavy in my heart. I actually struggle with it to share this news here today, but I will have to share it because as the voice of Africa, I have a burden that Africa, no sons and daughters of Africa supposed to go hungry, supposed to go begging, supposed to beg for visa to travel outside of Africa. A country in Africa is capable of making the entire Africa rich in all level. But this particular country is about to trade off the largest wealth deposit in Africa in exchange for security and stability. This country has been plundered, especially from 2019 till date, with all kinds of war, attack, destruction. Not a war between this country and America or Russia or European or another Western world. But it's a war between Africa and Africa. And that is why I emphasize that until Africa begin to have a unified vision, we won't be able to build and develop and become prosperous as a people. In my last video, I made mention that every single sons and daughters of Africa need to have an understanding that you co-own Africa, regardless of your country, of your district, of your region, of your language, of your tribe. You co-own. You are a co-owner. Just the same way my eyes cannot fight my ears. My mouth cannot fight my nose cannot fight my mouth, my neck cannot fight my hand cannot fight my feet. The same way, because they belong to the same body, we must come to a conclusion, to an understanding that regardless of where you came from, you are part of the body called Africa. If my nose is sick, and I have to take my nose to hospital, my eyes cannot say, I want to sit back at home. If the nose is admitted, the eyes will be admitted, the ears will be admitted. Every part of my body will have to be in support and in collaboration with my nose. And likewise, if my eye is being affected and it goes to hospital, the entire body will have to go to the hospital. Because they are working together. There is no separation. One of the reasons why America is great is because of the unification of every single thing that they do. The organization is to the max. The same thing with China and the rest of the world. Africa, if we must wake up and we must rise to become prosperous, then we must learn to work together as Africans with no division, under one vision. The vision to promote Africa, to develop Africa. So I want to talk a little bit about, I think I'm going to do about 2 to 3 parts on this, because we are about to lose the largest critical mineral deposit in Africa. If you love Africa, I want you to share this. I want this to get to at least tens of thousands of Africa, if not millions of Africa. Because we need to be aware of what is going on in our continent. A lot of people are not aware of how rich Africa is. And do you know that the region that I'm about to mention to you, though it's one of the richest in the world and in number 1 in Africa, but the people are poor. To the point that the president gets frustrated that is inviting America to come and take over the entire wealth of Africa. Because Rwanda and Congo could not come into agreement on how to manage the resources of Africa. President Felix and Paul Kagame of Rwanda have been in this battle with their M23 and all kinds of rebels in the area. They cannot come into compromise for them to be able to figure out how to manage the resources of Africa. Listen to this. Africa is endowed with abundant mineral resources. We also know that by now. It should be taught in our schools. But the Democratic Republic of Congo, DRC, stand out as the most mineral-rich country on the continent. The continent of Africa with 54 countries, Dr. Congo, DRC, stand out as the most mineral-rich country on the continent. Look at what's happening. The Democratic Republic of Congo is the richest country in Africa in terms of mineral deposits. It possesses vast reserves of critical minerals that are essential for what? Listen, for what these minerals are going to be used for. For global industry, including electronics. Electronics. The making of electronics. Do you know how much electronics we use in Africa? And then Congo has what it takes to make those electronics that you are using. Renewable energy. In Africa, we lack electricity and power. But Dr. Congo has what it takes to generate what we need in Africa, including renewable energy and electric vehicles. Electric vehicles. You see, the world is migrating from gasoline and all kinds of stuff into electric vehicle. And they're looking for rare earth minerals and all kinds of deposit, critical deposit. But it's found in Africa, but we are not ready to develop for ourselves. The key mineral wealth are cobalts. The DRC is the world's largest producer, accounting for over 70% of global supply of what? Of cobalt. 70% in the entire world. And when we go further, coltan, tantalum, one of the largest reserves globally. Copper, among the top 5 producers in the world. Diamond, significant exporter of both industrial and gem quality diamond. Gold, especially abundant in eastern region. Tin, lithium, zinc, increasingly valuable in tech and green energy. Listen, despite its enormous potential, the DRC faces major challenges, including political instability. Political instability. And that is why what we need most in Africa is mind transformation. It is the development of the mind. Ladies and gentlemen, I have traveled around America and to most parts of the world, helping in training the transformation of the mind, the thinking pattern that could bring about change in any developing or developed country, any region on the planet Earth. No nation transformed until there is a restructuring of the mind, until there is a restructuring of our thinking. When there is instability and the country is destabilized, you cannot think about development. You can't think about development. And who are the people causing this distractions? They are Africans. I'm going to give you the part 2, the part 3, the part 4 of this. The question I want to ask you, should we fight each other or should we unite and make Africa the greatest continent on the planet Earth? Should we build together or should we separate ourselves? Leave it in the comment section. Share this with your brothers and sisters. It is time to rise Africa. Like and share. Subscribe.